So I was with a friend today who isn't really into Michael Jackson but knows that I am. And we were talking about Conrad Murray singing that song the other day, and he says I can see that guy being Michael Jackson's doctor because he says and does the same kind of things. He doesn't watch YouTube, he doesn't follow any of the death hoax stuff. So, that was just on his own, hearing him sing that song and thinking it sounded like something that Michael Jackson would sing or do. The video that I posted the other day where I said that, Conrad Murray has said twice he's the sounding board for Michael Jackson. Well, it had an unusually large number of hits for me. It's about 550 so far, which is a lot for me. And somebody mentioned that Pearl Jr. had actually tweeted to check out that video. So thank you, Pearl Jr. In Love Lives On Forever 7, she pointed out to me in one of her comments that that particular song, The Little Boy That Santa Claus Forgot, was in 2 different movies, one of them being Pink Floyd's The Wall. So after I saw her comment, I watched the entire movie on YouTube. And it is interesting that the movie is about this musician, Pink, who is a very successful musician, but in every other area of his life it's very sad and heartbreaking, and he's pretty much isolated himself completely with this wall, the wall. And when I was watching the movie one more time, I felt like I was in some sort of ARG, alternate reality game, where I've been directed yet to another media entertainment for clues to this possible mystery. And speaking of mysteries, I don't know if you've seen, well, most of you probably have seen the witness list for the upcoming trial, Katherine Jackson versus AEG. The witness list includes people you would expect, such as Katherine Jackson and Prince and Paris Jackson. It also includes all his siblings, his nephews. It includes Diana Ross, Spike Lee, the performer Prince. It includes Quincy Jones, Lisa Marie Presley, Debbie Rowe, Travis Payne, Kenny Ortega, all the people, well, many of the people from the previous trial. It even includes one of his former security persons, Mike LaPerouse, who, when I worked at Universal Studios, I actually knew him there. I think the witness list is very interesting because I'm not quite sure how a lot of these people can contribute. But, it's not my place to know how these people can contribute. Sharon Osbourne has been added to the list. But she said on the talk that somebody from AEG said to her at one point that it didn't matter if he was alive or dead. They were going to make money off him. And she said if the Jacksons wanted her to testify who it was that said that to her, she'd be more than glad to testify in court. It will be interesting for sure, and I'm going to try to get down there as often as I can, because yet one more time I'm unemployed. It seems that I always wind up being unemployed around the same time, so it just and then while I was with my friend, the one who was comparing Michael Jackson to Conrad Murray today, I'm behind a car and as we're talking about this, I look up, and you know how people have their license plate and then they have the rim around the license plate sometimes with an advertisement or something, and it said, "I'd rather be talking to Michael." Honest, I really couldn't make that up. I was behind a car that said, "I'd rather be talking to Michael."